Good evening, everybody. My name is Emma Di Petrillo, and together with my colleague Edoardo Danese, we are honored to be your hosts for today's big day. The Rome Business School graduation ceremony will begin in a few minutes.
Buonasera e benvenuti alla Rome Business School. Vi chiediamo gentilmente di prendere posto e di osservare alcune regole. Non dimenticate di mettere i vostri cellulari in modalità silenziosa e vi informiamo che i diplomati riceveranno copia delle foto realizzate da un fotografo professionista. Chiediamo dunque agli amici e alle famiglie di non alzarsi durante la consegna del diploma per consentire a tutti i partecipanti di assistere alla cerimonia. Grazie.
Welcome to one of the most important days of your life. Welcome to the Rome Business School Graduation Ceremony 2021.
Prima di iniziare, vogliamo dare un caloroso benvenuto ai membri del tavolo presidenziale. Dottor Daniele Maver, amministratore delegato e presidente di Jaguar Land Rover Italia, nonché padrino di questa cerimonia. Dottor José Luis Fernández Martínez, direttore generale presso Grupo Planeta Formación y Universidades. Dottoressa Maria Ángeles Martos Molina, direttore generale della Rome Business School. Dottor Antonio Ragusa, Dean della Rome Business School. Dottoressa Mariella Pugliesi, responsabile dell'ufficio didattico della Rome Business School. E Mostafa Mohammadi, responsabile dell'ufficio di amministrazione della Rome Business School. Emma, siamo pronti per l'avvio di questa cerimonia?
Prontissimi. Last year, we couldn't organize the graduation ceremony due to the global pandemic. Today, we would have loved to have all of you present here, but unfortunately, due to the current Italian COVID restrictions, we couldn't organize an event of 1,500 people coming from all over the world. Only 40 graduates coming from previous intakes who already registered last year to participate in the graduation ceremony, but due to the pandemic they were not able, will act as a representation for all of you who are following us online.
Online o in presenza. Non dimentichiamo che oggi celebriamo il culmine del vostro duro lavoro, dei vostri sacrifici e del vostro successo, all'interno della elegante cornice del nostro nuovo campus, progettato in stile eclettico Liberty e situato nel cuore di Roma.
Exactly, Edoardo. The last year has been really challenging. Each of you has sacrificed in ways in which you could have never considered prior to the pandemic. Be proud of your achievements. And firstly, and most importantly, dear graduates, give yourself a round of applause.
Sì, Ema, e siamo molto orgogliosi perché i nostri studenti non si sono mai fermati, neanche Rome Business School si è mai fermata, grazie all'uso non soltanto della tecnologia, ma grazie soprattutto all'impegno dei nostri docenti, dei professori, dei direttori dei master e di tutto lo staff. Grazie ancora a tutta la squadra per la determinazione. Un applauso quindi anche per loro. Grazie. Sappiamo infatti quanto sia stato complesso coniugare famiglia, lavoro e master durante uno degli anni più difficili delle nostre vite, però abbiamo superato tutto in una maniera eccellente.
Now, I'm honored to present to you Mr. José Luis Fernández Martínez, General Director at Grupo Planeta Formación y Universidades, who will officially open the Rome Business School Graduation Ceremony 2021.
Mr. Daniel Maver, Graduation Patron, President and CEO of Jaguar Land Rover Italy, Mr. Antonio Ragusa, Dean of Rome Business School, faculty and staff of Rome Business School, students, families and friends. Just a few words to congratulate and recognize the effort made during this convulse time. First, to you, the students, for the decision, the effort and passionate journey that ends today and that this ceremony represents. Second place, graduations, your families and friends who have supported you on this way. And finally, congratulations to all teachers, staff and management team of Rome Business School. We also accompanied you through the programs. Rome Business School is a young project, but that this has been developed in a very robust way in recent years and has the will to be a great reference in business management in Italy and the rest of the environment. And you, the students, are the essence of this ambitious project. The students, the essence of this ambitious project, which is a part of an international network of education projects as a Planeta Formación Universidades. This project is present in different countries like in Italy, Spain, France, Morocco, Colombia, Egypt, and the United States, and whose purpose is to transform people and society through the knowledge. We hope got it. The end, thank you for trusting us for your development, and we wish you great personal and professional success. Good luck, and thank you very much.
Grazie mille, dottor Martinez Fernandez, per le sue parole. Grazie.
Grazie. Now we are honored to present to you the graduation patron of the graduation ceremony, Mr. Daniele Maver, Chief Executive Officer and President of Jaguar Land Rover Italy. Mr. Maver has almost 40 years of professional experience in the automotive industry. He started his career in 1984 in Ford Italy and continued his career in Eastern Italy, holding several important positions. In 12 years in Nissan, he held several roles, such as Chief Financial Officer and Sales and Marketing Director. He also started up the new captive finance company, being the managing director for 4 years. In 2002, he undertook the role of managing director of Jaguar Land Rover Italy, where he manages more than 100 employees employed by Jaguar Land Rover Italy. In addition, there are more than 2,000 people employed by the retailers where Jaguar Land Rover Italy still provides assistance for hiring and training. So much inspired by his professional career, we invite Mr. Maver here on the stage.
Mr. José Luis Fernández Martínez, General Director at Grupo Planeta Formación y Universidades. Mr. Antonio Ragusa, Dean of the Rome Business School. Faculty and staff of Rome Business School. Students, family, and friends. Good afternoon from my side to all of you. I would like to thank Rome Business School for inviting me to this graduation ceremony. It's really a great honor for me to be the patron of the day. Today is an important day for all of you. You have finished your studies and are starting or restarting to deep dive in the business world. I remember when this happened to me many years ago, I was really excited and anxious. Actually, I said finished your studies, but one first recommendation to you is that you never stop studying and that you will continue to read books, management books, articles like Harvard Business Review, and continue to be curious and willing to continue learning. This should never stop. I would like now to give you a few ideas, a few tips of what I've learned in almost 40 years of career and 64 years of life. They may be useful for you. These ideas are coming from facts, experience, from stories of my life. The first stories I would like to tell you is about my passion about reading books. I come from a family of professors of literature, more exactly Russian literature. My grandfather started the studies of Russian literature in Italy, and then my mother followed him. Russian writers used to write very long novels. The Brother Karamazov, 1,100 pages. Anna Karenina, 900 pages. War and Peace, 1,200 pages. I read most of them. Really fantastic book, very long stories. However, the one I liked more is a collection of short stories, Petersburg Tales from Nikolai Gogol, and more specifically, one named The Overcoat. This is the story of a modest government clerk and copyist in the Russian capital of St. Petersburg, who puts a lot of passion and dedication in copying documents. What is a very simple job becomes for him a masterpiece, something worth spending a lot of effort. He is really passionate and excited just by copying documents. And he loves each letter he's drawing. What I've learned is that any job can be done with passion, even the simplest one. Any job can be delivered with excellence and give satisfaction to whom is doing. So my first suggestion to you is that whatever your first job will be, you can do it in an excellent way, and it can become a great job. The second story is about when I started my career in automotive. This happened in 1964. Now, before you do some strange calculation in your mind to figure out how old I am, I will tell you, I was 7 years old. One day my father gave me as a gift a big book, the Word Catalog of Automobile. Then I started to deep dive in it, looking at the various features of each car, comparing them, recognizing them in the streets. And I got passionate for the automotive world. When 20 years later, after my MBA, I started working at Ford Motor Company, and I was asked to develop price and product comparison. I already knew that job. And now, in the last 15 years at Jaguar Land Rover, Italy has been a leading country, achieving excellent level of performance. And one reason for that is for sure the strong focus we dedicated to product, emphasizing its feature and creating some special derivatives, some special versions for Italy. So my suggestion is to always follow your passions in the business and in your personal life. You are your passions. Passion is what gives you an incomparable boost to what you do, capitalizing on your competence and skills. Competence and skills is what you have learned at business school and gives you the basic ingredients to be an effective professional and manager. Passion is what will give you the acceleration to be a leader. You should always follow your passion in your personal life too. The commitment you put there is again the fuel that will activate your creativity, strengthen your personality, and stimulate out-of-the-box ideas. Don't give up your passions because you have to work. Maybe you have to do it for some times, but don't give up forever. Always find some time to cultivate your passions. I always loved to practicing sports. I did many in my life. More recently, I still go windsurfing and play golf. When you go windsurfing, you are alone in the nature. You are challenging the sea and the wind, and you have to have the courage to sustain the challenge. Often you are alone in strong wind and big waves and need to find in yourself the inner strength. How many times I had to do the same in business? Working as a team is important, but we should never underestimate the strength of a team. But sometimes as a leader, you are alone in front of important, huge decisions. In terms of passion, of course, family ties are a passion too. My wife and my children. They are really important in the balance of my life and help me to overcome difficult moments, even if they know they are number 3 in the list after windsurfing and golf. There are two other things that I have learned in my career. The first is that you should never lose your sense of humor. Think at it like a doctor told you have to laugh at least twice a day. Look at facts, at situation in a different perspective. From the outside, from far away, they will seem to you less dramatic. Always look at the funny side of the events. Don't be afraid of making jokes. I make jokes to relax after a long meeting or after tough discussions. Some of them may be stupid, but still can work. I always try to find a reason to smile. This could be the rule. Always find a reason to smile. As a result, people will look at you as a nice person with whom it's pleasant to be. They will consider you an open person because you make them smile. Conflicts may play down. Communication can become less formal and easier. In addition, your life will be better because your heart, the cradle of your emotion, will laugh. One last thing. In my long experience at Jaguar Land Rover, no doubt we achieved some extraordinary results. We are the 4th country in the world in terms of number of Jaguar Land Rover sales, after US, China, and UK. We sold 30,000 units in a record year, 10,000 Jaguar, 20,000 Land Rover. Our market share in Italy is 1.5 times the share of the second best in Europe. And we are the country with the highest level of efficiency in the GLA world in terms of managing fixed cost. So we did great. Yes, we did. But what is left when the dust covers the paper of the results achieved? Not much. Someone remember the results, but time is passing and other results are coming. So what is really important in the long term is not numbers, the hard facts of your career. If I look back at what my legacy is not sales record, is not market share, is not cost efficiency. My legacy will be the people that are now working at Jaguar Land Rover. The time I spent selecting them, I always interview the 3 last candidates for all people to be hired, even at neo-graduate level. The effort I dedicated to train them on business knowledge, and more particularly on soft skill. The care I gave to offer them career opportunities at national and international level through job rotation. Talking about leadership, Mahatma Gandhi once said, "A sign of a good leader is not how many followers you have, but how many leaders you create." Thank you.
Grazie mille, dottor Maver. Grazie. Siamo sicuri che il suo discorso abbia ispirato tutti i nostri diplomandi per i loro prossimi successi professionali. Grazie.
Thank you so much, Dr. Maver. Really amazing speech. Now, Eduardo, is the time they have all been waiting for. We will congratulate to each one of you for your grand achievement. I would like to invite the members of the presidential table to stand up and to come in front of the stage. And you graduates, to get ready to come on stage, where each of the presidential table members will congratulate to you by placing the hood over your head. And you online, more than 1,500 students who are with us online in streaming. You can also participate with us by scanning the QR code that appears on the screen. So, take a photo, use the Instagram filter, and share it on the social media. So, Eduardo, I think we can start.
Let's start. Cominciamo presentando gli studenti dell'International MBA. Alessandro Contorno, Andrea Cianfarani, Christos Andreas Kokkoros, Cristian Adamo, Emilie Hélène Basso, Giovanni Di Giacomo, Afsa Samari, Isabella Luna Porarosa, Jenny Di Presa, Lisa Mattussi, Ani El Grani, Mohamed El Agami, Panagiotis Vafeiadis, Sebastian Fusca, Siam Ageali, Ahmed Abdulaziz, Susanna Patrick Akata, Vincenzo Ampolo, Wayne Pollard, Julia Neziaciuk. Congratulazioni.
I'm now honored to present to you the group of graduates of Rome Business School master programs from different areas such as marketing, human resources, political marketing, communication, tourism, and e-health. Demetrios Zamboglou, Wafa Hedhili, Claudio Capretti, Luna Nguyen, Enlequeida Kazili, Lucia Nicole Lopez Gifro, Daria Petrova, Marina Ilievich, Ream Alshaker, Juan Pablo Spinoza, Marcela Bonde Albuquerque Alves, Moshe Neokao, Olayinka Israel Saka, Caterina Fatima De Candia, Emiliano Zafiropoulos. Francesca Dell'Aquila, Ileana Agata Aleo, Luciano Guerra, Piernunzio Pennisi, Giulia Eleonora Fankin, and Angela Catarina Ferreira Coelho. Dear graduates, you're officially now graduates of the Rome Business School. Congratulations!
Congratulazioni, siate orgogliosi perché nulla vi ha fermato nel vostro obiettivo, imparare, trasformarsi e crescere.
And we have a surprise for you, because the first to say thank you are them, your families and friends who prepared just for you a special video.
Hola! Ciao!
Hello!
Ciao a tutti.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hi, mommy!
Kalimera!
Hello.
Hello!
Hi.
Congratulazioni mammina, ciao!
Bravo pour ta réussite de ton master.
Congratulations!
Parabéns! Siamo molto contenti e fieri dove sei arrivata.
Congratulazioni per aver raggiunto questo traguardo.
E per aver studiato tanto anche in momenti in cui avresti potuto fare altro.
And we are very, very happy for you and for your achievements. We know that you put a lot of effort.
Bravo per la perseveranza e la tenacia que has dimostrato per ottenere questo successo.
Reconocer tu tenacidad, tu talento, tu esfuerzo.
Essa è la realizzazione di un sogno trabalhado.
Io e Nana sappiamo che per questo master hai fatto tanti sacrifici.
And I know this has been a very difficult year due to the pandemic. And yet, I know you did your best.
You put so much effort and sleepless nights to get to this point.
Ti sei impegnata tanto e hai studiato tanto e alla fine ce l'hai fatta.
And I'm so proud of you.
Nous sommes tous très fiers de toi.
Non solo per gli obiettivi che ti poni, ma e soprattutto per come li raggiungi.
Sei stata bravissima a conciliare master, lavoro e trovare sempre un po' di tempo per noi.
El esfuerzo ha merecido la pena.
Y te deseamos muchos éxitos en el mundo del marketing.
Possa essere il punto di partenza per un cammino pieno di successi.
I wish you that all your dreams become true.
Mucho amor, muchas bendiciones en esta nueva etapa que empieza.
I wish that all of you must come in flying colors to brighten your future.
Y queremos enviarte esta felicitación y desearte siempre lo mejor del mundo.
Sigue adelante, que te queremos mucho.
Wow, è stato veramente emozionante. Altrettanto emozionanti saranno i discorsi dei 3 rappresentanti degli studenti, dei vostri compagni di classe.
Exactly. So let's welcome Luna Nguyen from Germany, graduate of the Master in Human Resources Management, to address you. Prego, Luna.
Dear Mr. Daniele Mava, graduation patron, the president and CEO at Jaguar Land Rover Italy. Dear Mr. Jose Luis Fernandez Martinez, general director at Grupo Planeta Formación y Universidades. Dear Mr. Antonio Ragusa, Dean of Rome Business School. Dear the faculty and staff of Rome Business School, as well as the students, families, and friends. I would like to say thank you for giving me an opportunity to be here today. Life is 10% what happened to you and 90% how you react, according to Charles Swedel. The quote seems to be commonplace to many people, yet still strongly reflects our situation, our intake year 2020. We started our courses fully online with barely physical connections, flowing by a series of virtual workshops and webinars. Shortly, computer screens became our best mate, or at least it was the object that we looked at most when we were studying. However, it certainly hasn't stopped us from creating great experience together. March 2020 students, including me, have organized the most successful online cultural event in Rome Business School at that moment. Well, and for your information, it was the first time Rome Business School had it online too. No matter how many challenges we face when organizing an online interactive 3-hour event hosting 300 people, we ended up with more friendship and learning experience. Most importantly, we learned more about consolidation and what doesn't kill us make us stronger. Learning opportunities I have obtained from the Rome Business School has been countless. I appreciate even more the devoted support from the professors and the staffs that helped me to enter to the humanitarian world, the World Food Program, and to meet my dear manager and the team that are with me here today too. I would like to share special thanks to my family, my mom and sister, who have always been so understanding and supportive with my career journey. I wish they could be here with me today so I could give them a very strong hug and say, I did it. There's also another special person who always silently takes care of me, who has been my advisor, my teacher, friend, brother, and lover. He's the one that teaches me how to stay strong, be positive, no matter how life is trying to challenge me, and to make me understand my choice defines who I am. To end my speech, I would like to give a huge congratulations to all Rome Business School students who have graduated from the intake year 2018, 2019, and the challenging but life-changing year 2020. I wish you all an exciting journey ahead. And if you believe in yourself, try harder and be consistent with what you want to achieve. No difficulties will defeat your dreams. Thank you.
Grazie mille Luna per le ottime parole. Il prossimo diplomando a salire sul palco è Claudio Capretti, dall'Italia, diplomando in Human Resources Management.
Vorrei iniziare ringraziando Mr. Daniele Maver, Graduation Patron, President CEO di Jaguar Land Rover Italia, Mr. José Luis Fernández Martínez, General Director al Gruppo Planeta Formación y Universidades, Mr. Antonio Ragusa, Dean of the Rome Business School, e tutte le persone presenti, dallo staff agli studenti, alle famiglie e agli amici. Cari colleghi, concludere gli studi con questo discorso, parlando a nome della mia classe, è qualcosa di unico per me, dopo tanti anni di impegno, sacrifici e soddisfazioni. Rome Business School è stata la mia ultima tappa, ma sicuramente la più bella di tutte. Sono felice di aver studiato in un istituto come questo, internazionale, importante e prestigioso. Il Master in Human Resources è venuto in un momento difficile, ma mi è rimasto nel cuore perché ho avuto la fortuna di incontrare sulla mia strada una classe stupenda e mi fa davvero piacere poter parlare a nome di tutti i miei compagni che ora non sono qui. Dal primo giorno tra di noi si è creato un legame speciale. Abbiamo studiato e ci siamo divertiti insieme, come una famiglia. Amici e amiche che sicuramente avranno un futuro brillante perché sono persone valide e capaci. Vorrei ringraziarla tutta quindi la mia classe e con loro soprattutto le nostre famiglie, perché senza il loro sostegno e i loro sacrifici non saremmo arrivati fino a qui. E io personalmente vorrei ringraziare la mia, perché senza di loro io non sarei mai arrivato dove sono. Quindi la ringrazio. Infine vorrei ringraziare tutte le persone che sono qui, che mi hanno trattato benissimo fin dal primo giorno. Sono persone professionali ed umane e per questo le ringrazio tutte, dalla prima all'ultima. Sono certo che ognuno di noi troverà in futuro la propria strada, nella realtà, nell'azienda e nella città che più desidera. Vi ringrazio a nome di tutti i miei compagni di cuore, perché sono fiero di dire, a nome di tutti i miei compagni di classe, che facciamo parte di questa grande famiglia. Porteremo con noi tutto ciò che voi ci avete insegnato, una mentalità aperta al mondo, applicando i talenti e le competenze che abbiamo preso studiando in queste mura. E con noi porteremo sempre 4 R importantissime: rispetto, responsabilità, realizzazione, Rome Business School. Grazie.
Thank you very much, dear Claudio. The next graduate who will address you is Yulia Mesiachuk, an MBA graduate coming from the Republic of Belarus.
Thank you very much. I would like to thank Professor Maver for his speech. You've touched my heart. You've touched my heart. Thank you very much. I'm really honored to be with you here this evening on this special occasion. Let me say a big thank you to all those people who contributed to making this graduation possible. So thank you to Daniele Maver, José Luis Fernández Martínez, Antonio Ragusa, all the staff from business school students and the families. It has been a valuable experience to complete my MBA here. I've had an opportunity to meet my classmates coming from different countries with diverse professional backgrounds, and I would like to thank you for sharing your precious ideas in class. And I would like to thank all the professors for sharing their life experience and professional expertise with us. Thank you very much. Following your advice, we've started to look at things from different perspectives. Sometimes it was not easy to follow this learning journey, but we've managed to go beyond our limits. So I wish all of us good luck in our future careers. Let's cherish our ideas, be confident and creative. Let's learn from our mistakes and admit defeat with dignity. Remember, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Thank you very much.
Un grande applauso per Luna, Claudio e Giulia e per le loro significative parole. Ci teniamo molto a ringraziarvi per aver condiviso con noi le vostre riflessioni. Grazie.
Now we would like to present some special awards, Better Managers for a Better World. I would like to invite again the MBA graduate Julia Mesiachuk to award the Graduation Patron Award to this year's Graduation Ceremony Patron, Mr. Daniele Maver, on behalf of all the graduates. Mr. Daniele Maver, if you want to say a few words. Okay.
Just thank you for this recognition. I'm really emotional to have received that. And congratulations to all of you and best wishes for future, not only career, for all the future.
Adesso ho il piacere di invitare il dottor José Luis Fernández Martínez, direttore generale presso Grupo Planeta Formación y Universidades, a conferire il premio Best Employer Partner all'azienda partner American Express, rappresentata dal dottor Vittorio Carparelli, Colleague Market Partner American Express, per aver reclutato studenti dell'Aeron Business School e per aver partecipato al loro percorso formativo, attraverso il progetto Capstone, Company Meetings ed altre attività di valore. Congratulazioni. Si vuole.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. First of all, a big congratulations to all students for your big achievement. But let me tell you, the best is yet to come for you. So I want to wish you the very best for your future. But also, let me also thank the Rome Business School for the great partnership. I found an innovative partner for our employer branding strategy and also for our future career and talent program. So thank you so much. And again, thank you for the awards.
Now I would like to invite the General Manager of the Rome Business School, Ms. Maria Angeles Martos Molina, to give the award for on-campus teaching excellence to our distinguished professor, Professor Marshall Langer, for his engaging and practice-based teaching.
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you very much. I'm very touched by it. It's an amazing honor, really, to get something like this. I would just say this. I'll keep it brief. When I walked in today, two students came up to me and said something that I found really, that I always find really a nice thing to hear. And they said, because of you at work, I've tried something I wouldn't normally have tried. I took a risk that I wouldn't have normally taken, and it's paid off. And I think of all the compliments you could get, that's probably the best one I could ever get. That I don't think it's me, I think it's them. But, you know, with a catalyst, like the beautiful speech we saw from our guest speaker, that kind of thing can actually inspire you to really try. And you can do that for others. And it's just, I don't know, I think about it a lot, these compliments. And I think students think, oh, you don't, you know, it just goes in. No, I send them all to my mother. and it means really, it's thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite the head of the didactic office, Ms. Mariela Pugliesi, to award the award Online Teaching Excellence to our distinguished professor, Professor Natasha Valentine, for her so inspiring and empowering teaching.
Senza parole. RBS management, faculty, staff, thank you so much for this award. It really, really means so much for me because online teaching is not easy, but I'm so privileged to be surrounded with amazing people from the didactic office, program coordinators, IT, and of course, we can't forget our guest speakers too. And we also have our wonderful professors who work so hard, just as I do, to bring the best quality teaching to our lessons all the time. And of course, I'd like to stop and say thank you to our wonderful students for your determination, for your achievement here today. Thank you so much for making this journey so enjoyable and memorable. Grazie.
Adesso, in conclusione, ho l'onore di invitare sul palco il nostro Dean, il dottor Antonio Ragusa, a conferire il premio Capstone Project Excellence al team di diplomandi Demetrios Zamboglu e Wafa Edili per il loro progetto di eccellenza.
Prego.
My speech will be very short, so don't worry. So first of all, I would like to thank the professors, my colleagues, especially Wafa, and my family. As we all know, dreams come true when you put really hard work, when you have a clear mind, and you also have a goal. But today, we stand united. Today, we stand stronger. And today, together, we are Rome Business School. So thank you all very much.
Okay, thank you all for being here. Very honored to have this award. I want to thank all Rome Business School professors and staff. I want to thank my dear colleague Demetrius, and a special big thank to my family, especially my brothers, for supporting me in all of this journey. Thank you all. Thank you.
And Professor Alessio is our favorite professor.
Congratulazioni a tutti i diplomandi, ai docenti e ovviamente ai partner della Business School. Adesso chiedo cortesemente la presenza nuovamente del nostro Dean per il suo discorso di chiusura.
Mr. Daniele Maver, Graduation Patron, President and CEO at Jaguar Land Rover, Italy. Mr. José Luis Fernández Martínez, General Director at Grupo Planeta Formación y Universidades. faculty and staff at Rome Business School, dear graduates, family members, and friends. At the end of this ceremony, I would like to first of all personally congratulate you on your achievement and for having participated. It was truly a special event, which marks the challenging times that we are living. Times of distancing, of health emergencies, of serious consequences on daily life and on economic and social activities all over the world. Nonetheless, we are very happy that we still managed to meet, even virtually, to celebrate your success and the prestigious milestone you have achieved. Congratulations once again. Let me also say that this event represents a small but important sign of the fact that despite adversity, you can go on and continue to grow. This is what exactly each of you has done with the attainment of the master and what Rome Business School has done with you as well. I would like to briefly mention just some of the goals that together and thanks to you we have achieved during this period and which I believe can make you even more proud to be part of the Rome Business School family. First of all, in addition to a quantitative growth in terms of number of students, Rome Business School has received prestigious awards for the quality of its educational programs. 10 masters have been considered by Eduniversal among the best in the world. And furthermore, we have achieved new important accreditations both nationally by ASFOR and internationally by EFMD, which with EOX accreditation has confirmed the level of excellence of our online training. Our commitment to constant growth has also been substantiated in the development of our training offer. Today, Rome Business School offers a wide array of programs covering all the main managerial competencies and skills, and particularly modern topics like data science management, artificial intelligence, innovations, new technologies, telemedicine management. Furthermore, to meet all possible needs of students, we deliver these programs in several formulas and languages. During these times, we have also worked a lot for the development of our career services. And we are proud to say that what we offer is honestly difficult to find in other institutions due to their wealth and results. The placement rate of Rome Business School exceeds 96%, and therefore we are very proud to concretely contribute to the professional growth of each of you. This results in didactic quality and career services will not be possible without the invaluable contribution of our managers, of our staff, and of our faculty. So let me ask you for another generous round of applause for the team, for the professors and managers at Rome Business School. And also thanks to our Corporate Advisory Board, a committee of over 70 prestigious national and international companies, which testifies to our positive relationships with the labor market and the corporate environment. We have also expanded our network of international partners, which spans all latitudes of the world. In this way, we can offer the Rome Business School experience and our activities in several countries and to make this experience live physically in other territories. So let me also say hello to all the students that are living this experience online from any corner of the world. Finally, as a further important milestone reached, I would like to highlight our new campus. The on-campus students can enjoy it today, elegant, comfortable, and in the heart of the eternal city. I wanted to remember all these results to confirm that despite the difficulties created by the pandemic, we did not stop for a moment, but rather we have strengthened our commitment to fulfill our mission our vision, summarized in the motto, Better Managers for a Better World. We are convinced that through the activities of each of you individually, there is a chance to improve our society and to make it more prosperous, peaceful, and just. The world needs you. It needs new leaders capable of creating value for their communities, their customers, their families, and their cities. This is your time. It's time to launch new challenges, to grab opportunities, to accomplish those projects that maybe you have set aside and locked in a drawer. It's time to open this drawer and to make your dreams true. Act and believe in yourselves, because even the result we celebrate today shows that you are capable of great things. The only real limitations are the ones that you set ourselves. For this to happen, allow me just to give you one last exhortation, something that also our patron has shared. Do what you really love. Do not resign to a professional life that does not match your talents, your passions, and your natural inclinations. I believe that each of us has a mission to accomplish. If you have not identified it yet, explore it even more. And as soon as you can clearly hear that voice inside you, listen to it. Do what you love, because work will inevitably occupy a good part of your time and of your life. So I wish you a life full of success, satisfaction, and happiness. Thanks for choosing to study with us. For me, our professors, our managers, our team, it has been a privilege and honor to serve you. And if you want, we are always at your disposal to support your growth as members of our alumni network. I congratulate you again over your success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ragusa, for your inspiring and empowering words.
Cari diplomandi, congratulazioni. Grazie a tutti e anche a tutti voi che ci avete seguito online. È stato un vero privilegio per noi seguire questa cerimonia tutti insieme. Grazie.
Grazie. Thank you all, and before we start celebrating your achievements, I would like to invite you all to stand up, as well as the presidential table members, and listen all together a beautiful autumn, the Autumn of Joy by Ludwig van Beethoven. And now, dear graduates, I'm inviting you to throw your heads in the air as a symbol of completion, but on my sign. So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Congratulations! Woo!
Congratulazioni.
Congratulazioni, congratulations. Congratulations once again, and now let's take a group photo. I would like to invite the presidential table members to come in front of the stage. The guests, you can go to join the cocktail aperitif in the garden. And the graduates, you can come slowly from the two sides, surrounding the presidential table members. So come on, graduates. And the program directors, you can come in the background. Follow us. Okay. Prego. The graduates, you can surround the presidential table members. Exactly. Slowly. The program directors, you can go in the background. Perfect. Prego.
Please.
Everybody, exactly. The program directors in the background. Perfect. Excellent. You can also come here. Perfect.
Get closer, please.
There is still space. Come on. Excellent.
Please, come on.
Excellent. Perfect.
Congratulations.
Woohoo! Congratulations once
Congratulations.
again. Congratulations.
You did that.
You can now join the cocktail aperitif in our garden. And please do not forget to return the academic gown. The hood is a gift to all of you for a good memory of this ceremony. Thank you so much once again. Congratulations.
Congratulazioni. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.